I'm Anushka. I run a user experience design and branding studio in Bombay. We don't want to just have interns around to touch up our pictures or help with the legwork of a project. We need the interns to come in with that fresh perspective I was speaking about earlier, and in order for them to have that perspective, they need to be really interested in the projects that they're given. Of course, interns have less of a closed mind to projects as well. Anything you throw at them kind of becomes a challenge that they will take on. It's also good for the other team members in the studio because when an intern comes on board, you need to kind of give very structured directions to them on how to do a project or how to approach something, and that in turn helps them grow as well as leaders. The way they respond, whether they respond on time, what kind of emails they send, I think that's just generally. Sometimes even without going through the entire portfolio, I'm able to tell based on the projects that are picked, and the chronology in which they're picked, what the student is really interested in and what they're passionate about. And that's a real telltale. It's going to sound a little boring, but time management is something that's very important, and I don't know if that can be taught without experience, and maybe interns come here to really learn managing their time. When you think of your own time as a valuable asset, you're going to value what you do with it. You're not just going to say that, okay, I got this one task, I'll take 8 hours to do it because that's all I have to do. If you really value your time, you're going to kind of try and break up that 8 hours that you get, and you're going to try and do meaningful things with that time, or go back and say, hey, you know what, I think this is going to take me 2 hours to do. What would you like me to do for the rest of the day or for the rest of the week? And what's helpful when interns manage their time is for us as mentors to be able to give them projects without having to micromanage them. But with time, I think if you're mindful about it, then you're just going to have a better experience.